What are the origins of rent payment and leases? Have you ever wondered how paying rent and signing leases came to be? The story goes back thousands of years, rooted in ancient practices. In prehistoric times, land use agreements were often tied to systems like slavery and tenant farming. For instance, in ancient Egypt, many individuals worked for the pharaoh, receiving food and shelter in return for their labor. This was a very basic form of tenancy. As we moved into the Roman era, the concept of rent and leases evolved significantly. Wealthy landowners, known as patricians, owned vast estates and rented out spaces to poorer citizens, called plebeians. These tenants paid rent, sometimes at steep rates, to live or farm on the land. This marked a shift from forced labor to a more contractual approach to tenancy. Roman laws even introduced early forms of rent regulation, such as temporary rent reductions and rules against rent hikes during contract periods. This was an early acknowledgement of tenant protections. Over time, the practice of paying rent and leasing properties became more structured. Leases are now formal contracts that lay out the terms under which a tenant can use a property owned by a landlord. These contracts specify the amount of rent, payment schedule, duration, and responsibilities of both parties. This legal framework is essential for protecting the rights and duties of tenants and landlords, ensuring clarity in rental relationships. In today's rental market, understanding this history is important. Paying rent on time is a fundamental responsibility for tenants. It helps maintain the financial stability of rental properties and supports a positive landlord-tenant relationship. Leases serve as binding agreements that clearly outline these duties, helping to prevent disputes by defining expectations. The origins of rent payment and leases show how social and economic arrangements have evolved. From ancient systems of tenant farming and slavery to structured contracts in Roman times, these developments have shaped the modern rental property scene. Timely rent payments and clear lease agreements are vital for managing tenant rights and responsibilities effectively.